Anne-Chloé, and this is STARR, Startling Tale About Radical Responsibility. And today is the first week of the Rage Club Spaceholder training, and I have given the assignments to all participants, me included, to do a short 1 to 2 minute video of themselves, dragon speaking about why are they becoming Rage Club Spaceholder? Why do they want to hold space and take a stand for Rage Club around the world? And so this is why I want to talk about dragon speaking today in the STARR. When you think about it, speaking is maybe one of the first skill that we learn as a child, but we were really never told that there's many different ways of speaking. And so the speaking that you see most around the world around you, in cafes, in schools, is called neurotic speaking. And where the person who's speaking is speaking for themselves, to be interesting, to be safe, to project their survival strategy. There is no speaking for the other person, for some understanding, for some collaboration. And so there's a whole other kind of speaking which is called adult speaking. And adult speaking is actually a communication. I'm speaking and there's a listener, and then if the other person speaks, then I listen. And there's a wish of understanding, there's a wish of communication of I want to share my world, and if I'm listening, I actually want to listen to your world. So neurotic speaking and adult speaking. But then there's actually 3 more kind of speaking. One is possibility speaking. In possibility speaking, you can speak more than what you can understand, which is such a foreign concept, such a foreign experience for us when we have learned in school that we need to speak what we can understand. We can only speak what we can prove. Where is your scientific proof? Possibility speaking is being the space, becoming the space through which the bright principle of possibility can come through you, and what the bright principle of possibility can say might be beyond what you can understand, or why you're saying this to a particular person. So it is the necessity of someone saying, please give me possibility, that opens the door for you to be the space through which the bright principle of possibility comes through. Another kind of speaking is called discovery speaking. And if you've been ever in that space of discovery speaking, where it goes right along discovery listening, you can feel this vibration in the space where you know that you are at an edge of discovery. You're at an edge of awareness, of consciousness, where what you are talking about and what you can listen, it has never been said or never been discovered before, or not in that way, or not in these words. This is called discovery speaking. And the last speaking that I want to talk about is called dragon speaking. And it is so many people, when I start talking about dragon speaking, they say, what is dragon speaking? Because we don't know that inside of us, everyone has a dragon that is ready to take a stand for something, ready to commit, ready to be the value that you are in the world, and the thing that can talk about it with clarity and force and power is your dragon. The models, the examples that we have mostly in movies, I don't like them because they're examples of their war cries. So this is Mel Gibson in Braveheart, or Gandalf or Legolas or whatever in Lord of the Ring, just before a battle, saying, we're together and we're standing, and we're fighting for honor and glory and such. And this is a form of dragon speaking, but it's in this context of the patriarchy and war. There's only one example of dragon speaking that I have found that it is about creating something new, creating a new culture. And this is the speech from Bartleby in Accepted, which I'll post a link with this video. And And so dragon speaking is not about complaining. It is not about being a victim. It is not about saying, this doesn't work and I don't like that and I want this to change. It's about, what are you taking a stand for? Who are you in the world that what you are angry about is what you care about, and this is what you're here to change. I am this. I'm taking a stand for this. I am creating this. And it doesn't matter if in your mind or in your life you think you already are or you are not. The moment you actually use these words in the field of the universe, saying, I am taking a stand for this, I'm committing to this, I'm changing like this, and I'm doing it like this, then saying it in the present makes it happen now. Dragon speaking is not about I will, or I might, or I'm going to, or let's try this. It is a radical stand. It is a radical, taking radical responsibility in the present right now, as there's a necessity for what you are in the world to be called forth to ride that wave of necessity. And that is dragon speaking. And anybody can do it. So get your team, get your people, and practice dragon speaking so that when in a festival, in a team meeting, in a board meeting, in the street, when that dragon is called through to speak and to move and to shift things, then you will not freak out so much. Really, we need to practice. Everybody needs to practice dragon speaking.